Hello and welcome to the Quiver channel. I'm Jason, your host. I hope you're having a good day. I am always surprised at how much bullshit is going on in the news and how much biased reporting. Currently we've got an issue where everybody's shouting at Israel for hitting a UN post and also for something that happened on the border to do with a Irish UN type force that stands up to the Israelis and wouldn't move when they wanted to go past them for the invasion of Lebanon. What nobody is fucking reporting on is this simple fact. First of all, the United Nations, and it's a laughable name because it fucking isn't anymore, used to be, in principle, when it was created, after the World Wars, it was supposed to unite all the nations, signatures, and everything. And this multinational force would stop any wars going on and all that. I should have known. A lot of fucking wars have gone on since then. Unfortunately, the UN has become a toothless, corrupt mess. Most of its parts are now controlled by places like China and Russia and that. They have people in roles that you really wouldn't. I think isn't China on one of the boards where they are human rights and all that kind of thing? Yeah. So it's a total crap show. And by their very name, this force that's on the border that stood up to Israel trying to get past them into Lebanon and refused to relinquish their guard post when they only had pistols and rifles. Heroes! Do you know what their job's been for the last 30 years? Their job, their system has been to stop. When Israel, after the last war, moved out of Lebanon, the UN force, its job was to stop militants from occupying that part of Lebanon so that Israel was safe. No, I'm not joking. That was their job. So before you start lauding their ability and lauding their guts and bravery and standing up to the fucking Israel, who's basically just had enough and decided to go into Lebanon and kick some fucking arse, remember that the only reason they've got to do this is because the UN and its forces is completely politically motivated these days, completely corrupt, and its forces on the ground have been reduced to placeholders. That is it. Where were these 30-odd people? Where were these 30-odd people at this thing when the rockets were being fired into Israel? Where were they? And the UN forces that are fucking getting in the way in Lebanon, where were they when they were supposed to be stopping things like Hezbollah taking over? It's so much bullshit. But the press has grabbed onto this thing that all these people, these UN people, these Irish guards on the thing have stood the ground against Israel. Israel just went around them. Let's face it. Israel just went around them. Their little guard post, it went around their guard post. But they're so brave to have stood up to the evil Israel people and the IDF forces and that who wanted them to vacate their thing. No, we've got to stay here because we're doing a job. We're stopping militants from coming from the other side and shooting into Israel. The world, it's just a shit show. It really is at the moment. It really is. It's crazy. So this is Jason for the Queber channel. I hope you're all having a good day.